Well guys, there's been a lot of cool news to talk about today, and I really did have trouble deciding which article I want to talk about, but I do believe the story we have here does take precedent over everything else we've had going on today. And anyway guys, hopefully you guys remember the development studio name Grezzo. They were responsible for both of the ports on the Nintendo 3DS for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D and also Majora's Mask 3D. So both of these titles were in development by Grezzo, and they both received massive acclaim. They both got 9s across the board on Metacritic and IGN, GameSpot, and that's really cool news. But the actual news story we have here is that Grezzo is hiring and they're looking for an Unreal Engine 4 programmer for new legend. So that's the word they use here, a new legend. Obviously, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Legend does take place and is present in both of those titles, and considering Grezzo has worked on Nintendo ports in the past for Zelda, it really is not too crazy to believe that potentially they're working on some HD remake, or basically, yeah, remake is the best way of describing it, of a previous Zelda game here. So the question here is exactly which Zelda game could they be possibly working on. I've seen people claiming that potentially they're turning Zelda 2 into a 3D remake. I do find that hard to believe. But what I do see is potentially, it's a tough question, guys, because Ocarina of Time has been ported to the 3DS. Could they potentially be working on an HD version of Ocarina of Time? It's possible. Or maybe you have to look at Skyward Sword, the only 3D Zelda game on the home console that has not been remade yet. I know, Twilight Princess was remade, my bad, Wind Waker, my bad, yes. Wind Waker's been remade, Majora's Mask's been remade, and Ocarina of Time was the first 3D one that was remade. So Skyward Sword is really the last one that you could possibly remake, because obviously you're not going to remake the Switch one, you're not going to remake Breath of the Wild, but potentially Skyward Sword, although I'm not sure how much increased texture would help that game, because it needs a lot of processing power to improve the graphics, because they were made on the Wii, which was fairly recent. So I think you would need more than just 2 generations to fix the graphical issues of that game. I think you have to wait at least through another generation before you make tangible differences on the graphics department. So it does seem like more of a remake than potentially the older Zelda games, or maybe one found on, the Game Boy or something like that, maybe the DS, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what they're going to be doing there, but there's a lot of good ideas that have gone around. So yeah, maybe they're working on a new Zelda engine, so it's really interesting to see exactly what this game is going to be here. So, to the Zelda remake, I mentioned that Zelda 1, 2, Ages Minish Cap could maybe be that. Legendary Trio, Skyward Sword, let's see here. I mean, Twilight Princess, I agree. The HD port was not great. There was not much of a difference there. I do think they should have waited longer, but no, it's not going to be a TP. So yeah, there's a lot of great ideas here, so let me know down below. I want to hear your guys' great ideas as well on this topic. So overall, if you do want to purchase, what Zelda game? I'm not even sure. I'm going to post some type of Zelda game down there below. I'm not even sure what I'm going to post yet. If you do want to purchase a random Zelda game, Amazon links down below. But more importantly, guys, if you did enjoy the news story, just make sure you subscribe and like. I post stuff daily. And when you guys do that type of stuff, it makes me feel good about myself and what I'm doing here. So really hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you, and bye.